Hello my friends, my name is B-Brad and welcome back to some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Now we completed both side stories that we completed so far, so we have to make a new one. I'm probably gonna go to Natsuki's. I think we got Yuri's and Sayori's. So Monica and Natsuki's, I guess there's two other side stories, I'm guessing. I don't know if there's more than 4, but there could be. So, now we're at the main story again where we left off, where we're showing our poem. Hi again. I forget that my name on here is B-Brad. Hi again, B-Brad. I don't know why it took me for a shock. Leave me alone. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty fair. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. Honestly, Monica, I also picked up drawing, and honestly, it's going okay, too. Thank you. How about you there applying yourself? Maybe soon you'll be able to come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on it. It's exactly what I would say. You never know. Wanted to share you writing for him today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. Good job. Great job, B-Brad. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Just feeling it, you know? Just feeling kind of deep. Feeling a little deep here. Feeling pretty down. Oh, by the way, if you're new, subscribe. Probably bad buttons today. That's all I'm gonna say. Just do that. If you're new, enjoying yourself. I see you. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Facts. That's not very fair. Absolutely fair. That's the strat, actually. Well, I guess it worked anyway. Well, thank you. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that like that efficiently. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years to practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning to try new things. But anyway, yeah. You want to read my poem now? I do, actually. Monica, what is your poem? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Facts. Save me. Okay. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, and blue. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony? Google? Cacophony? I think that's an A. It's an A. Cacophony of meaningless noise. That noise, it won't stop. Violent, gravely waveforms. Squeaking, piercing, sin, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It all just meant nothing. All that was just meaningless, the whole poem. But you tried to make a meaningless poem meaningful? So is it meaningless, you giving the form of the poem anyway? I get an 8 out of 10. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just a way to write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, Monica. Did okay. I didn't say that. Exactly. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words so you can change the mood of the poem. I didn't even really look at that. Were some of the parts of the poem bigger than the others? I think there was maybe? I don't remember now. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines really short makes you feel like you're trying to speak over the noise. I see. So now I gotta go reread it. Look what, now I know what you mean. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. You foreshadowing. Wait, is that tip even about writing? Yeah. That is sus. That is a big sus. You know why? Monica. That's not even have to do with writing. That's all about saving the game. The game I'm playing. You're fourth wall breaking right now. Caught you on your nonsense. I'm gonna save right now. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna save how to. Do I have to pick an empty slot every time? Every time? What? Well, I guess. Oh, okay. So yeah, I can't rewrite the other two, but that one I can. Whatever. Anyway, what am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah. Okay, Monica. Oh yeah, Yuri's not in the classroom today. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I like this one, B. Brad. It has some real nice things feeling in it. I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Oh, is my poem from last time better? Sometimes you know me a little too well for your own good. Yeah, I bet I do. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. Tell me, if I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. Exactly. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, B. Brad. Never, ever. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, you'd lie to me. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad, which is fair. But I'm always just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Yeah, exactly. Then again, I guess conveying feeling is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing for you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it to some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah. Right. I'm just kidding, Sarah. You're cool. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might just end up getting hurt by at some point. And this is true. Hence experience. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Don't play your tricks on me. You know what I mean. Well, whatever. Anyway, see ya. I guess I'll like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? What? I can't see you liking something sad, Siri. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain clouds a little hug. You're so fucking adorable, Sayori. It's not even funny. Oh my gosh. And make a nice happy rainbow. Aw, Siri, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe a little better than at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, B. Brad. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Sure, I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. I don't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. If they come in such a hurry, do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Wow, I don't know, like, it was all happy until that very last part, and then it just got sad. Shit, the bittersweet, we literally just talked about it. There it was. It was a good poem. I liked it. I liked the rhyming of it, and some of it wasn't as rhymey, but I liked the flow of it. It was a good flow. I like that the writing styles are always different, which always makes it unique. I like how everyone has their own little writing style. I kind of like that. That was pretty good. I get 9 out of 10. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you I said I was going to write the best poem ever? Duh. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Maka taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came off good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. Aw, it was good. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, totally gonna keep it up. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself now. Let's day by day play it out. Sori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping off more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. It's fair. Alright, Natsuki. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah. I can't tell you're a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I wanted to try something different. Come on. Don't have to be an asshole about it. I tried. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I've always liked poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels all the cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. I thought it was her. It was me. Well, everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Alright, shoot, Natsuki, if you're all about right opinions. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Alright. Amy likes spiders. Oh yeah, this is that all right opinion. You know what I've heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound in the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Okay. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me into the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I've always seen her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. If her friends start to like spiders too, that's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone anymore. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. And I'm gonna tell everyone. I wasn't expecting that. I love 10 out of 10. You appeased me. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. Warming up, okay? I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Why would I say it? Why would I be that way? Come on, Natsuki, you know me by now. Anyway, my message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues so much simpler analogies. Analogies. And I help people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. I can be about anything. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid that people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares if someone likes, as long as you're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy, right? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Like your anime? It's 2022 now. Anime is pretty cool. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it. Oh, I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you? That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things, you know? Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Speaking the facts! Speaking all the facts. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Correct? It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try to not be so mean to her. Yeah, Natsuki, you and Yuri be button heads. For whatever reason, don't know why. But yeah, maybe you shouldn't be. And she feels insecure about weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people when make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. Matter of fact. By the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing useless. There's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions and is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Say less. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could just sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sorta. We're doing a maid cafe. Don't judge me. Yeah, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. I don't remember this in the original game. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're just gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can just give out during the event. Like, okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Nothing. We're doing nothing. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Yeah, Yuri, the antisocial Yuri, there's no way she's performing. No, not a shot. Monica? Yes, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Oh, I get to read it out in front of everyone. Oh, each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But that's the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Oh, it's going to be a poem jam. We're doing a poem jam. Okay. I'm about it. So we're putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. And she, of course, chiming right in. Happy Sayori. Sayori has been coloring a poster, holding it for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did, so it's already too late. We're doing it. You don't got a choice. You're in the club now. I'm head honcho. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, but like, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to perform in front of people, a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagine it. She shakes her head in fear. Probably trembling, sweaty ass hands. Yeah, absolutely. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud in a room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start in the event and each put out on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we're able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, of course. It's all about expressing your feelings. Be intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Monica, inspiring is right now. I'm gonna recite my poem. Come on, guys. Okay, poem. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Yeah. Sherry looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I will do it. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Ooh. Hashtag you didn't do nonsense for a couple days in this club. Pull your weight. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? I don't think Yuri's gonna do it. I don't think Yuri's gonna pull the trigger on it. I know that anxiety. I've done many projects. Sometimes it's just bad. Yuri gently glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Thanks, everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Now? Practice? No way! Monica? This is too sudden. I had to prepare. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Monica, speaking the facts. Like every argument, Monica's like, she was in the debate club. Of course she knows how to get her way around freaking just too good. Too good. Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off by helping everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Oh my god, if this might get sentimental. Bro, am I ready for this? I'm ready. Drink. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. Like again, debate club. Clear and confident voice. What you need. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is it just simply a natural? Debate club. I glance around me. Everyone in their eyes on Monica. Sayori looked amazed. Yuri has the intent expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. I wanted to know what it was called. I wanted to see it on the paper. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri, stepping up to the plate. What? What? I don't know how to. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keep her head down. She walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. Sayori, you can do it, Yuri. Like the little whisper. You can do it, Yuri. I can see it. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. And here we are. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what's happening when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. I really wish the audio right now was not the audio of like, I wanted like a different audio. It's just me, I guess. Like this is these moments. Her quivering words transform into a sharp symbols of a fierce and confident woman. Oh, okay, Yuri. Hitting the poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into a whirling fire Yuri keeps concealing inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity, and glances around her as is she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. Of course! I'm the first to start applauding. Just amazing! Fantastico! Magnifique! Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves, for sure. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we're so off guard that we must have forgotten. It was just so good. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. That was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Yeah, it took a lot. I've been in those situations. You low-key put out a lot of energy to go up there and recite or do your poem, whatever it may be. Projects, whatever you're presenting. It takes a lot of energy. Especially if you're like anxiety driven, and I've been there. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So I get where I would be also like just, thank God it's over. Just ready. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This was called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori? It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think like we're reciting to other... Try not to think it's like, of it, like you're reciting to other people. Just imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. It'll come out the best that way. Blah, English. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Sometimes it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it coming from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe it's what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew though, through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even B-Brad liked it. Facts. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where your sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Why are we giving her a lecture about her poem right now? It took a lot for her to get up here, and she said she was even having problems, and here you are, or whatever. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone, you know, come on, give it up. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. Okay, Monica. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before B, Brad. It's not like I can compare to you guys or anything. Might as well let B-Brad lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. That's rude. Like, what? That's rude. That was rude. What? Okay, Natsuki. Natsuki? It's fine. It's fine. Whatever, Natsuki. I hope my poem's better than yours. And you can eat shit. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much selection to what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident with my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it, which is fair. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway, because those are pity. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. So I wasn't good as everyone else. Fuck. I think it's less about your abilities and more about the lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that improves over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. And I'm gonna imagine Monica in the back of her head's like, I'm gonna roast you for it after you did something to B-Brad. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, Why y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. And I think it was her last poem too, I wasn't sure. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her soul attitude disappeared a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as is to give life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her, like this, I'm so mad you had to make me do that type of walk to her seat. I can already feel it. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say, miss, I come from the big club. You better not make me do that again. Well, a couple days. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I get this, because they're strangers. Who cares what they think? But you guys are my friends. You know, you guys are on such a bigger level than I am, so I get it. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, like I said, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I thought it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Again, I put people on a pedestal in my head. You guys, criticism, feedback means a lot from my closest inner group of friends. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let everyone ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Ooh, can we put our titles? Can we put our titles on the pamphlet? Absolutely. Titles of the poem presented by B-Brad. Just saying. I actually kind of want to write a poem now. I'm writing a poem for this festival. Don't judge me. I'm in character. I'm trying to be inside the minds of the character, okay? I'm writing a poem. Next episode, though. Jeez. I just find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I would rather it be my own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort in for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Not a problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. You know, the festival's coming up, so let's try to write a poem for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like you to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Festival's up. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right, we got this. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find some enthusiasm with Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, just Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Don't do this to me right now. I'm just going home. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Sheesh. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Exactly. I can't walk all of you home. Unless, you know, we find a whole walk route. I mean, you know, it's not like a whole hour. It's okay, B-Rad. You don't have to say that. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's been a little quieter than usual on our way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Don't ask me this question if would I walk her home. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Like, I'm backed up in a corner. What are you doing? What are you doing to me? We're going to save on that. We're going to save on that. We're going to save on that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying it. It's been a blast. And honestly, a great story. So, some more to come from Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. And until next time, this is B-Brad, and all you out there, signing off for now.